Welcome to the Big Ten.
So we're really excited to have you in the Big Ten.
Welcome to the Big Ten.
Ladies, gentlemen, friends, and gifted animals, welcome back to the Big Ten. Today, I am taking my first look at 2019 Diamond Kings. I've got a full hobby box here that comes with 12 packs of cards, and those packs contain 8 cards each. The box on average, which I think sounds like some legal BS, saying don't bother us if you don't find what we advertise, contains 1 autograph and 1 memorabilia card, plus 3 framed cards, 1 artist proof card, and multiple other inserts. Stay tuned for more of those. For those of you not too familiar with Diamond Kings, this is a Panini product, meaning these cards are not licensed by Major League Baseball. They do have a license with the Players Association, which allows them to use the players' images, but not the team names or logos. I have found a lot of people complain about the lack of the logos, but it's their loss. This is a great product. My first look at the 2018 cards show that this is a high-quality product, nice textured cardstock. It almost feels like canvas to the touch. And, it's just beautiful artwork, which ties in with the canvas feel. They aren't as flashy as your Chrome or Prism cards. You don't get refractors here. Some of the inserts are slightly flashy, but I think that's my favorite part, that it's not too flashy. They stand out from a lot of the current sets and include the old legends of the game rather than some of the lesser-known current players. So, you know who you're pulling here, which you'll see in a bit. That said, I will leave you to watch the break, once again, without any loud and obnoxious foil wrapper noise right into the mic. Be sure to hit that sub button if you haven't already, and see you in a bit. there you have it. That was my first look at 2019 Diamond Kings. I really enjoyed this year's design. It was extremely similar to 2018's design. Go watch that video and comment below if you agree, or if you think I took one too many blows to my head during my football career. What was I talking about? Oh, right. No, I'm sorry. Just kidding. No, really, concussions aren't funny. Stop laughing. You weren't laughing? All right, fine. I'll just review what we pulled. First up, you saw it last. I'll mention it first. Hashtag LIFO for all those accountants out there. It was a double relic Eloy Jimenez, one of the more popular rookies this year. There's no rookie card designation on here, but nonetheless a great pull for our memorabilia card of the box. The material is not game worn. However, for a rookie card that was released in early April, can you really expect game worn material? I would not, so that's why I'm pretty happy with just player worn in this case. All right. So next, we pulled the Bryce Wilson autograph. It's a slick card design, gotta say. Like most of the set. I would have preferred a different player, but we'll definitely hang on to this and see if Bryce can make something of himself in the coming years. Next up, we pulled some frame cards. This is the plum frame of the set. This is Mr. Brandon Lowe, a rookie second baseman for the Rays. If you pulled this card back in April, you might not have been too thrilled, as Lowe wasn't even a guarantee to make the opening day roster. Fast forward to today, and you have a leading contender for AL Rookie of the Year. So this will definitely stay in the PC as we watch this guy grow. The second frame card we pulled, again, was a plum frame. Not that card. Hi. There he is. Sorry. This was Mr. Speedy Biostraw. Unfortunately, as Lou Brown put it,
well, you may run like Mays, but you hit like shit.
He might come around, but I would say the most exciting part of this card is not only was it the plum frame, but it's also a base short print. Any card that is numbered over 100 is a base short print. So if you know how to count, I know it's tough. I know. You can figure out if you have a base short print. But maybe, as you just saw a second ago, it's not that short of a short print, since we pulled another Miles Straw out of the same box. No frame on this guy, but nonetheless, the base short print. Pulled a couple other base short prints in the box as well. The other being Trevor Story, Rocky shortstop, number 147. And one of my favorite cards out of the box, which is also the artist proof, which you get one in the box, was Mariano Rivera. The artist proof does not add much more than a little foil stamp on the bottom there. But you know what? With it being a base short print and an artist proof, and it being of the only unanimous Baseball Hall of Famer, I would say this makes an awesome piece for a personal collection. So we're going to hang on to that guy. Next up, we had Gleyber Torres. Just a regular base card, right? But not so fast, my friend. If you flip this puppy over, you will quickly see the silver frame on the back of this card, rather than the beige, taupe, brownish, whatever you want to call the other frame on the regular cards. And that means that this is a base variation card. Once again, Panini makes it real tough to tell their cards apart. You have to know colors. Yeah, that's it. Or if you're colorblind, I apologize. You'll have to use Google to figure out the picture on the front. because the pictures are also variations. Compared to Topps method of making you find a magnifying glass to read a small serial number, I'd say it's an easy way to figure it out. If you know any other way for this set, please feel free to let me know down below in the comments. With that, we'll go to the next card. We pulled the Big Hurt. One of my favorite players growing up, especially after the Brewers left the American League and I could start hating the Cubs instead. Sorry, Cub fans. Frank here was a football player and baseball player in college. I believe it was at Auburn. And that's all I had to know to like him. Being a football player and baseball player myself growing up. He was definitely an idol for a kid in Chicago. That's definitely a cool card that will go with my other 90s cards of Frank. Next up, another really neat design here, which I liked a lot. We have an Heirs to the Throne, Nolan Arenado. And then when you flip it over, surprise, you got a Brooks Robinson as well. And I gotta say, anyone who gets on this set for not having logos, I mean, you just don't understand what's special about this set. And I think that's even more evident in the next set of inserts we have here, which are the portraits inserts. I mean, just look at the artwork here on this card. It's pretty damn cool. Pardon my French there. But here you got a Robinson Cano portraits. A little spiel of him on the back. We also have a Francisco Lindor portraits. Again with that great workmanship on that card. And the last portraits we pulled was a Bryce Harper. I don't know if they paint the faces on these two, but if they do, just look at the detail they get in the beard. I mean, that might be a photo, but I mean, the rest of that is definitely looks painted. I don't know if you can tell that well in the on the video here, but well done. Next up, the art continues to go on here with the beautiful DK205 inserts. The camera's really not doing justice here, making these colors pop. But anyway, we pulled an Aaron Judge out of this, if you couldn't tell by now. But yeah, man, these colors just pop his image right out of this card, and the gold foil accents complete with it. Just a beauty here. And I also like, the simple old school back. No stats, nothing too flashy, just the old time font, old time paper look on a nice, solid set of cardstock. Definitely one of my favorite cards we pulled. And then we got the 300. No, this isn't Sparta. This is Atlanta and Greg Maddux. We won't mention that he played for the Cubs too. Just ignore that. This insert focused on the pitchers that have won 300 games. Greg Maddux finished with 355 wins. That put him at number 8 overall. Who was first? You might want to know. I heard the guy named Cy Young. Just 156 more wins than Greg. That's not, just a little bit. The last group of inserts we pulled were the Gallery of Stars. Some more cool artwork. Showcasing the man simply known as Ichiro. And, of course, my favorite player, Christian Yelich. Last year's MVP and well on his way to a repeat this year. It's still early, and I'm biased, but hey, I'm allowed to. It's my channel. Regardless, I haven't pulled a Yelich insert yet, so especially with him on the Brewers. So this is something special and will be a nice addition to the PC. But that'll do it for this break. Overall, if you're interested, I would say the box provided about 70% of the full base set. I would say that. Yeah, I would say that I enjoyed this product so much. I'm probably going to get another box to try to complete that set. So stay tuned if you enjoyed this box, this break. I mean, we'll be opening other products in the future too, but we'll definitely be opening another 2019 Diamond Kings box in the future. But until then, give me some feedback below. Hit the thumbs up, like button, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later. Take care, guys.